Well, good afternoon. It's Saturday, 29th of May, and as you can probably see, I'm back on Dartmoor. I've got off near Meldon, rather walking around my usual direction. I've come up the opposite side. Meldon is on that side, so that's Salton Tor behind me. I think tonight I'm going to head up to Shotcut Tor again and pitch there. It is quite busy up here at the moment, seeing it's a bank holiday. I've already seen a couple tents, and that was actually next to Meldon Reservoir itself. So I'm hoping not too many people are up here, but we shall see. So got one or two things to try this weekend. I've got a few new items. One you can probably see, it's a Treadlight water bottle pouch. So far it's doing its job. A few things, and also I'm up here possibly for 2 nights. It's the first time I've done a 2-nighter in quite a few years, but seeing the weather's so good, I thought why not. So like I said, first pitch tonight Shellstone, and the second one could either be Wild Tour or where I was last time, which was Walton Tour. So anyway, I'm going to crack on up there. Right, I'm just below Shellstone Tor now. So I keep forgetting there's this little stream, if you can call it that, just down below it. Usually during the summertime when it's been really hot for a while, this is bone dry. So obviously when you get a bit of rain in this area, it's like a little bowl and it'll collect all the water. But there are a few cows up there, but I ain't too fussed. I can't see them pooping in the water. But anyway, let's fill up the old sea knock for later on. Well, as far as water on Dartmoor goes, it's not bad actually. Oh well, taste it later on just to find out. It's nearly 6 o'clock now. I've just been listening to a cuckoo somewhere down in the woods. So my shelter is up. That's the 6 Moon Designs Gatewood Cape, along with the Serenity Net. Thought I'd give this one a bit of a whirl again. I haven't used it since last year. So yeah, it is flapping around a bit, but it is quite breezy up here at the present. But I do believe it's supposed to ease off during the night. So all my gear's unpacked. My mat is the multi-mat self-inflating one, and I'm using that Cumulus 250 quilt, which is just lofting up. My insulated jacket is down there, and that's that couture jacket again. So water I showed you earlier on. Stuff I got this time. Couple new items. Even though I'm still using the Tokes 750, I've recently acquired a Treadlight Cuban fibre pouch for it. Inside that I have the GSI insulated adventure cup. Another item I bought, as I mentioned, was the water bottle pouch, also from Treadlight, and another item from Treadlight in Cuban fibre is my new peg bag. So I've got about 14 pegs in there plus spare cords, so I can keep everything together, and at least it won't punch holes and everything now. So my food is slightly different. I will show you that shortly. So I'm just going to sort a few other things out and then probably start making my tea, I think. Right, I've just boiled some water there now, and I made myself a quick brew. So I will just show you what food I've got with me this time. Apologies for the wind noise because it's coming off the shoulder, and also no spam. I did use that last time, so I thought rather than buying new stuff, I'll use the stuff I've already got. I have 2 Wayfarer meals which I bought about 2 years ago. They are in date. So I've got beans and burgers for tea. Tomorrow's morning breakfast is an all-day breakfast. Joking aside, good as these are, they are heavy. Just the 2 alone weigh about £1.5 pounds, and that's just under half of my total food weight of about £3.5 pounds. I also have a Summit to Eat meal. It's the beef stew with potatoes, which I wanted to try. I also have a pasta bolognese, which in theory is a backup meal, but I probably would eat it in the end anyway. I also have 2 packets of soup. One there's tomato, the other one's hot and sour. I have for breakfast, not tomorrow but the day after, 2 packets of the Quaker's rolled oats. Snack stuff, I've got a couple Crunchy Valley bars, a couple Hobnob bars and a Mars bar. I also have a pot noodle minus the pot, which I want to try out, and something you may recognise, good old Biscuits Brown. These say best before March 2019, but they should be lasting another couple of years. Probably eat it with my out-of-date peanut butter. I've also got some rich tea biscuits, and if you remember from 2 videos ago, I had a Polish ration pack. This is the remaining bits of it. I think this is pork pate, so have that with the biscuits. I also have a pack of beef jerky with me, but it's inside the rucksack at the moment. And obviously I also have my drinks bag, which is tea bags, instant tea, hot chocolate, milk powder and sugar, and I've also got a mini flask of whiskey. So anyway, I'm gonna have my cup of tea now and then start on the old beans and burgers. Right, I've got my tea on the go, so rather than using all my gas, what I've done is I've used 3 of my titanium bags. I've got a hexi block on a stone, and I'm boiling some water up for the boiling the bag meal using that. So it's a system I've done in the past, which is why I now carry hexi blocks, because it does work quite well. I do love the smell of hexamine. It's 8:30 now, so I've just had a quick hot drink and a bite to eat, so I may have another one later on, but I've just done a quick time lapse of the sun setting. Didn't come out too good, but I may chuck it in anyway. So the one thing I've noticed now, the wind's died right down. There's hardly a breeze up here, so all the gnats and midges are starting to hang around, but yeah, it's looking alright. I was hoping for it to clear off a bit better so I could do a low light astrophotography, but we'll see, I think. So I'm just going to pot around for a bit longer. Like I said, may have another drink, and then I'll turn in for the night. So I'll catch you all in the morning. Yeah, good morning. It's coming up to 6 o'clock. I've been up for a little while now. It's still quite breezy at the moment, but I was hoping to get a time lapse of the sun rising, but I was a bit late. Shelter wise, yeah, not bad. Wind was picking up a bit last night and it was flapping about, so I slept okay apart from that blinking rock underneath my back. So at the moment all my gear is I'm just letting the air off, and I'm going to deflate the mat. I'll start doing my breakfast and I'll pack everything away, and then I'll head on from here. Right, it's 7:45 now. I'm all packed up. I'm a bit earlier than usual. So usual thing, leave no trace. That's where I was pitched last night, so I'm just going to walk around the area, make sure I picked everything up. All my rubbish is in my bag anyway, and then I'm going to head on, and I'll probably go up that valley there, I think. I had a chat with that gentleman there a little while ago. I also had a chat with him last night. Turns out he's watched some of my videos. So thanks for watching, mate. Unfortunately, I didn't get your name, so I can't give you a mention or a shout out, but all the best to you, sir. I just got into Gatewood Cape, and I see there's a new sign here. It is pretty obvious. Obviously no camping. I haven't seen anybody camping in the woods this weekend, but yeah, obviously no barbecues, no fires. Just hope some people actually abide by it, but anyway, you've been warned. Oh, this is Dinger Tour I'm on now. It's about 10:30, so I've just got up here, so I'm going to stop here for a while, have a cup of tea and a bite to eat, so it's my 11s is a bit earlier, and then I'll head on from there. Right, my water's about to come to a boil, so I can make a cup of tea. So for a quick snack, biscuits brown and some pate. And if you were in the military, you'll probably remember this combination. Well, I hate to say it, but takes me back a bit, but it's actually pretty good. And the pates, I think it's a pork one, out of the Polish MRE I had back along. And I'm not having that, so you can go away. Yeah, quite enjoying this. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but that looks like a rigged kite. Good afternoon, folks. It's a bit quarter to 4 just gone. I'm currently on Waterton tour. I was camping here on my last video when it was all frosty and that, and I thought, well, seeing the weather's good, I might as well pitch here again. And guess what? I already have. I've been here for about 15 minutes. I was hoping to put the shelter a bit further in towards the tour, but it is a bit rocky there, so I'm out. But the tour itself is blocking all the wind which is coming from the east. But shelter wise, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Nice, quite tight at the moment. I'll let it relax for a few minutes, then I'll just retighten it. But yeah, it almost looks like it's sloping down, but no, I did put the internet down, then I sort of laid on it and it seemed quite level. So anyway, it's looking pretty good at the moment, so I'll check it, and then I think I'll put all my stuff in. But in the meantime, I don't know, I may have a quick brew, I think. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock Monday morning, and yeah, really nice morning actually. So yeah, I've been awake for a while. I slept fairly okay last night. The shelter was actually level for a change, but yeah, so I've just started to pack up a few things. I'll do my breakfast in a minute. My quilt's been packed away. I aired it for a bit. Mat's just been rolled up, so I've just done the quick cleaning of the teeth, and I brought a couple of like wet wipe type things, and just give myself a quick wash, and you feel a lot better for doing that. So yeah, it's a good idea to bring that. So I'll start my breakfast in a minute, finish off packing, and I think I'll probably head on up towards Hanging Stone Hill, I think. Right, I'm currently on East Mill tour. I've stopped here, decided to have a bit of something to eat. So I was going to have one of these ramen noodle soups. And I got the gas stove going, and I've run out of gas. That's the first time I've run out of gas or any fuel up here on Dartmoor for years. Although lately, because I've been refilling them, but this one is a brand new stove, new gas canister. I have been carrying a couple hexamine blocks as a backup. I did use them on Saturday and yesterday morning to just basically do a boil in the bag meal. So what I've done is I've used my windscreen Made a pot stand with it with 2 titanium pegs, and got the mug in there, and looking at it, I think water, yep, boiling. Right, let's make my soup, and I have a cup of tea as well, I think. Looks like it could be a fire up on the moor. There's quite a bit of smoke up that way. It could be like Cranmere Pool type of area, but I'm not sure. So I'm now heading off the moor. I've been up here for 2 nights. It's the first 2-nighter I've done in quite a few years, and I've really enjoyed it. I've just met up with friend Robin and his dog Shelby, and we just had a good old chat. That's me and Robin, not the dog. So if you like this one, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them in the comments box and I'll get back to you. So from me, I'll catch you again on the next one. Cheers and go.